So, I'm John. This is Greg. You guys gotta help me out here. So, is that it? Like that? So, I've been hanging out with this 12-year-old. No, I know what you're thinking, but it's not like that. It's really fucking innocent. I buy him candy, and we cruise around in my white van, trying to sell people speakers. That's a really specific home audio scam joke. I will fucking hold it. Like that. And like I said, it's real innocent, And I volunteer for Big Brother Big Sister. That's an important part. It's not some weird, crazy pedophile sex pervert. Just a regular sex pervert. Sometimes you just have to get weird. You have to lick a girl's asshole. So sometimes it's better on the dark side. You guys ever had like that ring calamari and it's like breaded, So Big Brother Big Sister. They'll just I don't know if you guys know how this works, but they'll just give you a kid for free. They just plop one across the counter to you, and you have to give it back eventually, But it's a pretty good deal for the time being, and you can get whatever the fuck you want. It's like McDonald's. You can order that shit up your way, It's, they give you a fucking questionnaire, and there's 50 goddamn questions, and, put that up. And, one of the questions is do you want a kid who's fucking good at water sports? Fucking swimming? Yeah, that sounds awesome. Give me that shit. Another question is do you want a kid who's good at math? Fuck no, this is America, goddammit. I want a kid who beats up the kids who are good at math. I want a kid who shoves those assholes in the fucking lockers and shit, plays football and picks on kids because they're fucking different, I want the opposite of what I was like when I grew up, I was kind of lame and no one really liked me. And, I want the cool kid who wears fucking sunglasses at night, And, put that up. So anyways, I told them, I was give me the opposite of me, give me the fucking, total opposite of me. So they gave me a black kid from Homewood, and if you know me, that's about as far away as you fucking get from me. And, there's a couple of rules. The first rule is that you can't do drugs or drink around the kid. So I just did the drugs right fucking on him because he was the perfect height for that shit. And the other rule is you can't hug or kiss the kid. And so foreplay just goes right out the fucking window. And the third rule, and this was stressed to me as very important, was that he needs to ride in the back seat, in all vehicles. And that's just for all the kids, not just the black ones. Shit, I missed the joke about fucking cheerleaders without condoms. And then, let's see, people would ask me, what do you do with a kid from Big Brother Big Sister? And the answer is, you do all the normal things, so I take them bowling and shit like that. The only thing I went to is I wouldn't masturbate in front of them. I thought that was weird, and I'm called for it. And, they call you up and they say, John, how is Quaymar? And I would say, he's good, he's awesome, we're having so much fun together. And they'd say, well, would you like to replace him? Fucking used car, that's weird, I said, no. And they called me up a month later and they said, would you like to replace him? And I'm like, no, that's weird. Haven't you guys ever heard the saying, once you go black, you never go back? Okay, that's it. Thank you guys.